there, everybody. It's me, Marcel Tarat. We're back here with our darling Dahala Silverlight. And we're back to our adventure time. Okay, so we are at the point where we have to go to the Waking Sands in Vesper Bay. So, closest teleport we have is Horizon. Okay, so I need to go this way for the quest. Oh, right! Who do we get today for our mini roulette? We get our wind-up cursor. That is Fat Chocobo. This person, I'm pretty sure, is the one that does glamours and dying. So I might do that one off stream, just to get it done, so that I can do things like remove the dye on my funky green pants. Okay. Oh, hello. Pretty girl. All right. Here we go. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tra-la-loo-la-loo, la-loo-la-loo-la-loo. What? I would think you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... Here at the behest of Thancred? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Dahala Silverlight. Dahala Silverlight. Ah! Here you are. Ahem. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Some of those are words that I can't pronounce. Okay, so we go in here. Place seems pretty secure. I take it you are Dahala Silverlight. Tataru sent word you had arrived. Lady Minfilia is eagerly awaiting your coming. This way, if you please. Let's see. Not an upgrade, not an upgrade, not an upgrade. Okay, elegant pieces it is.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, milady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, milady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutual beneficial relationship, I'm sure you will agree, and one which serves a greater good besides. Well, that was the veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It's Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Retainers now available. All right. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat that they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Dahala. I'm going to say I will go whither the wild rose blooms. Minfilia is waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popolimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there!
Welcome!
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. I never doubted that you'd come. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the immortal flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the immortal flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Amolja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
So, that's my crew, I guess. These are going to be my new adventuring buddies. Everybody else took off. Well... Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So, then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Imagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Okay. We're off to Camp Drybone. And I actually have the teleport to Camp Drybone, so that should save us a bit of running. And there's Isambard. Hiya, dude. I'm Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it? Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. Well, that's good. Isambard of Camp Drybone is seeking help to solve a mystery of missing persons. Let's get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers of the Church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. Would you see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent? But I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Almalja are seek in this area. Retrieving corpses. Ooh, yummy. Okay. Off we go! Okay. So purple circles like this mean fight is going to happen. Am I still gonna fight things? More people. Okay. Oops. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day, and thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unaware. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there's more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if one were among them, how would we discover who may be implicit in the vanishings? Okay, let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the dirty's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not likely to speak to you. Well, it's nice to know that I'm popular. Let's see, I'm guessing over here is the inn. Oh, this place is quiet. Hey, it's that jerk! I am not belching. Burp. Well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Dear friend, Burp, missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. Folks around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with the disappearances. You can go and talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. You were as useful as the gum on the bottom of my shoe. Please, miss, just leave me be. I've nothing to say but this. They'll take who or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. He's mad. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Again, he was as useful as the gum on the bottom of my shoe. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. I don't like him. He is a rude jerk, and he was not helpful. Welcome back, Dahala. Have you learned anything of importance? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Ismar would like you to learn the men from the clergy. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than the church of the Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you're headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne for burial, and I trust no one more than I see you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marcus. He tends the graves at the Lich Yard, and he will tell you where the body is to be interred. Okay, so the church... Oh, there's the graveyard already. Just up here. Goodness, looks like there's more than one body about to needing burial. Hi, Marcus. I am Marcus, yes. A body? Of course, there have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Is it up here somewhere? Goodness, I'm running in a big circle. And I don't think I went the right way. Nope. I just went in a great big circle and did nothing. Okay, so I'm supposed to be somehow get up there, maybe? There we go. I found it. There we go. Here we go, buddy. Time for your permanent sleep. is. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orison can. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me, you will find Sister Orison within the church. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you see him next. You seek the knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any of the other order. I confide in them and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marcus could be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marcus, and soon. And now we go back to Marcus, nope, not Marcus, Isambard, in Drybone. We'll just run because it's, really, really close. Thank you, Dahala. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Dahala? A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I, too, spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unaware than she who takes confession? The good Sister Orison herself? Orison? She wouldn't! She couldn't! Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marcus. I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Isambard is concerned about the questions surrounding Sister Orison's integrity. Yeah, I would probably be a little bit leery or upset about that too. Sister Orison, it cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it couldn't be. She... could it? Sighs. Whoops. I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Dahala, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orison's activities. Oh, boy. I grabbed the chocobo dude to the Golden Bazaar so I don't have to run all the way there. Like, this is what chocobo's for. No, I have to run. Alright, well, let's see how many times I can use sprint. Nope, I am above the level. Looks like there's fighting up ahead. Oh, the Amalja are attacking. Alright, where are the rest of the Amalja? Guys are... Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna follow these guys because they seem to know where the Amalja are. So, those are handy for some free experience and money. Hey, kid. Please help! Sister Orison went all out. Sister Orison went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here and about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her! I don't know when that turned off. Let's turn that back on. Well, purple circle, that means things are going to attack me when I get in there. Ooh, I'm dead. Ew. More bad guys? Okay. Hey, Sister Orison. How you doing? You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It's a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Back to Camp Drybone we go. My throat feels dry. Oh, Tay. Is a bard. Sister Orison was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar? God's forefend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of the orphans and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Yep, that upgrade. But that is a level upgrade. Awesome, okay. Isambard seems to have a message for you from Thancred. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orison. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she's expected to make a full recovery. But now, onto the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Almaja encampment in the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Where is he? Oh wow, he is quite a ways away. Alrighty. If you make me turn around and run back to Camp Drybone right after I talk to you, I'm going to smack you upside the head. Just saying, buddy. Just saying. Ah, there you are, Dahala. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orison. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orison near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you. Dear Dahala, would you be so kind as to go in and take a look inside? Okay, you're not sending me directly back to Camp Drybone, so I shouldn't smack you upside the head. But I kinda still want to, because seriously, dude, the more experienced warrior here is telling the newbie, go inside the dangerous encampment full of bad guys that I don't want to go into. Like, really, dude? Really? Not cool, man. Not cool. Anyways... Can I just run past these guys, or are they gonna totally aggro? I'm high enough level that they aren't even paying attention to me? Oh yeah. Oh, shit. Eat my rage of Talon! Ooh, sparklies. As far as I'm aware, sparklies mean quest item. Is that seriously all I had to do? Seriously? You sent me into a dangerous encampment full of bad guys. That kind of I don't know. That was totally... And... Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Show you tickle my fancy. This leaflet. See the wealth of Nald to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Naldthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orison makes of it. Oh, That's the guy who's grumbling. Oh, that's somebody's bird mouth. That is so huge and cool. Alright, time to sprint and run all... You know what? No, we're just gonna teleport. This is worth it. It's worth the teleport. I'm guessing this is the inn. Not her, but who? Come, listen closely. Can you hear that beating? 'Tis the flow of ether, the very pulse of the land. Truly, Eorzea is a realm of endless wonders. Every day my heart is set aflutter with a new discovery. Okay, Lambertient. Sorry to disturb. Let's actually talk to the person I want to. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? What is this? Blasphemous! These are not our teachings at all. This is not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that, I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Dahala. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned. Good news, your chick isn't a bad guy. Posing as a priest? To think! These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Dahala. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. What? It's not an upgrade, but it said it was. Oh, is it because this covers feet and boots? Is it boots I picked up? Yeah, that's why it looks like an upgrade. Okay. This needs to be returned. Oops. Okay, quick, sort. This needs to return to inventory, so I can sell it. Isambard wants to help you identify and apprehend the false priest. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Dahala and me serve like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. Ah, I dare hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Dahala. So as to lay the foundation of our little ploy, we must make it widely known that there are more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Oh boy. Well, this disguise doesn't work fully well unless we kind of look a little more... Let's hide that. There! Now I really look like a poor person. Maybe I should take off the necklace too. Poor people don't have necklaces. They might have little cheap earrings though, so I'll keep that. But let's lose the race. There. Now we look proper poor. Don't you guys think? Good and proper poor. Alright. So now we have to run around town and beg people for jobs, huh? Okay. Oh my god. This name looks like you're saying Ermagerd. Sorry, that was mean. That was very mean. I apologize. That was very rude. Ermagerd. Greetings, good madame. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Maybe you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. That was rude. I preach the teachings of Azimaya? No, Azima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azima is a keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Yeah, my end of days is gonna come pretty damn fast if I rely on that for food. And you are? Ugh, another refugee. And by the looks of you, the immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your life. Be gone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Wow. I am feeling my white privilege right now so hard. No? Okay, maybe it's upstairs? Is there a way upstairs? Yes. What is it? Gods, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybow? My feelings are actually of hurt. These people are so mean to me. How do I get up here? Or is it inside? Oh, good, it's inside. And I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. So then I was blasted! Okay. I want to do this. I am so sad. My feelings are hurt. Okay. And click! There we go. I got a good picture of us crying because we're sad. Because people are being mean. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Dahala. The camp is abuzz with the talk of newly arrived vagrants. Although we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place. Rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls, don't you think? Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you will need to remain in disguise. Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. I am so gonna need a shower after this. I feel so Oh, looks like I need to go this way. Oh, I can't wait till this quest is done and I can throw away these slops. I look so tacky. Well, not as tacky as green pants and yellow shirts, but... I look smelly. There we go, that's the word we're looking for. Oof, be careful, those things might try to eat me, and I'm not wearing my armor. Oh, look, Thancred, we match! How lovely. Okay. A fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, Dahala! Positively dressed for deception. All that's left, then, is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls! In pain! In need! This one's longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and I help them! Yes, indeed! Sorry. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nadthal, and I've come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. To trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Whatever penury means. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungust. What? How did you, you bastards tricked me! But please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there if not born. Some moons ago, the Almaja raids began. They would appear as sudden sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them. Few as they were, everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Almaja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing Golden Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones. Demands? What kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people. So, I posed as a priest to learn the vulnerable and give them over to the Almaja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing. But at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak! The... was good. What did you say? The cotton was good! I said I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Almanza pay me. You sacrificed innocence so you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. You want to blame someone for the mess in the world, so then blame yourselves or the gods. Ah, not you again! Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No! I know nothing about that. I swear it! At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter. There'll be enough time to learn the truth. Dahala, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still out there somewhere. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Can I take these awful things off now? Please. Good riddance. Okay. Really quick, because I don't want these things sitting in here forever. Return to inventory, and... return to inventory. We're gonna get rid of those awful things. Okay. So now I can use one of these. Oh, it works just like teleport, just like I thought. Shortcuts! Okay, that is cute. Is that a mushroom? Oh my god, that's actually cute. Bungmorn hungers. Hi, Tataru. Hi, Tataru. Oh, there's no guard out here this time. Guess I'm allowed to come and go as I want now. Minfilia, you won't believe it! Welcome back, Dahala. I'm pleased to see that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Almanza know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Oh yeah. Level 18 weapon popper. Well, maybe it'll be an upgrade. Minfilia would like you to meet a distinguished individual. Ooh. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment in Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it is now being disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way will become clear. Sure. Okay, Mr. Mutamix is in Central Thanalan. So we're going to Blackbrush Station. I don't see a pillar of smoke, by the way. Oh, that's the pillar of smoke. Oh, look at those cool angel wings! Her outfit looks so cool. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Come on. Mutamix! Hey, buddy! Who has Uplander come to tent ring of Mutamix bubbly pots? Fighty Tool drinks in airy self. When full of airy self, Fighty Tool changes to Stormy Shine, name of materia. If materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eye's Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes? Fighty Tool is unstrong as Eating Tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. The materia, master. Now, eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Materia will join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host items with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from something as would have struggled to cut a steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain cases with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learny ones of Mutamix. Did anybody understand any of that? Yeah. Anyways, back to Minfilia. Thanks for telling me that, Crazy Tiger. Cause, I'm sorry, I don't understand Mutamix. Welcome back, Dahala. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Only thanks to Crazy Tiger it did. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Dahala, so make it your ally. Now it is time. We discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. And I leveled up! No new skills, but that's okay. Alright, so the item level on the sword I have right now is 24. And the item level on this weapon is... It only says level, it doesn't tell me the item level. Okay, well, let's try it and see. There's no harm, right? Alright, so the new one is not an upgrade. Okay, so I got a level 20 weapon. Alright, well, that is fine. Actually, no, don't sword. Turn to inventory. Now sword. Sword. Okay, good. I have stuff to sell. Alright. The next job gets me a bracelet. Cool. Okay, Minfilia would like you to assist the Immortal Flesh. Okay. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Almaja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Almaja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Almaja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Dahala. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me to tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Alright, to Camp Drybone! Alright, this guy, right? That's what you were talking about, Crazy? Yeah, I remember this, and I know how to set gear. And I know that if I have new gear, I can hit that and it updates my gear set to what I'm currently wearing. Awesome. Alright, I got it right. So proud of myself. Okay, where's this Flame Sergeant? He's like right on top of me. I can't see him. I am blind as hell. Is he like maybe inside a building? Yes, he is. Alright, Flame Sergeant. Ah, you're Dahala Silverlight of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on your mission. Our objective is to capture a Balja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware that their man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja's plot if this mission succeeds, Dahala. Let's make sure it does. Sir, yes, sir! Okay, Okay, so it's in Eastern Thanalan. Oh, way north, okay. Let's go to the Chocobo dude, because he can run me up to Golden Bazaar, and then if I go around, that might be a bit faster than just doing it on foot. Higher quarter to the Golden Bazaar. That. This needs to go somewhere. Not sure where. We'll figure that out. Just because I can. Yeah, that is such an annoying spot for a part of the other one right there. Oh, it's this one again. We're busy, so, you guys can take this, right? You got this. I believe in you. Oh yeah, you guys are doing great. Keep it up. Good job. Good job. Okay, now we sprint. Ooh, vicious imps. They don't look friendly. Oh. Oh no. It's a duty. That's scary. Deep breath. Okay. Place. Man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Yes, sir! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding them information from the inside. Aye, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, As much as I'd love to chat a while, I've an appointment to keep. They're all yours. Oh boy. Okay. Let's turn on Iron Will. Okay, that guy's a big important guy. Let's take care of all the small fries first. That way, soldiers don't die. Where you went? How long have you last, I wonder? Oh, let's find out. Another one. Stay sharp, man. I'm not gonna read all of those intentionally, but you get the message. We're in combat. Things are crazy. Oh my god. No into them. No, that's kind of how it goes. Wait. Never stop coming, and they never stop coming, and they never stop coming. Okay. Now. How to make you. No spells for you. Wait, actually. Oh. I'll get the two. No, no spells. I don't think I remember that, right? Uh-oh. What? Did I win? Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Bring her. The rest of you, march! Traitorous scum. Seems I finally woke up, and it is nighttime. I fear the Almaja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. The bowl of embers now accessible. Okay. Right. We're going to do this with NPCs, because that's what we've been doing so far. Oh hey, we've got a new guy's conjurer. Oh boy, let's hope I do okay. Lord of the Inferno, hark to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery! O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno! Your humble servant beseech you, grant us your divine presence! you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If you please, you lords, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bringing those two as well. Ah! What's going on? This isn't what we agreed? None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of non-believers are forfeit. No! Spare me, I beg you! Pitiful children of man, beamed by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. O mighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my bread. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Who knows? But I'm kind of grateful right now. Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Or I'm just a badass. I'm thinking though maybe it's the Echo. They already said that that was like a superpower, so. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as a vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Okay. Alright, turn on my iron will. Cannot forget that. That is the most important thing. Right. Defense thingies, attack thingy. Taunt, interrupts. Here we go! Just because I don't know what he's going to do, I'm going to try. Ooh! Yeah, turn him around. Jerk! What level synced I am? At least he's standing in fire. fire lizard. What are you doing? Ooh. Okay, don't accept that. Ooh, okay. Did it? Yes! Dude, I did it! Yes! Pray forgive my lateness. I'll say you're late. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Whew. Show off. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it's fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Dahala. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism by fire. Literally, bro. Literally. But let us continue this conversation in a more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir! So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings were nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ul'dan interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any readings worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? I hope so. Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Oof. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Good job, NPCs. You were very, very helpful. Oh, let's get a little closer. There's no treasure chest. Oh. Okay. Oh well. I guess Ifrit doesn't give you loot. Fair enough. Oh, and I pop out right here. Very convenient. Thank you. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, there we go. Ah, there you are, Dahala. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Almalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. There may be a whole of body... sorry, what? Try again. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said for their minds. For once a man is tempered, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Dahala. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to me bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Go away notification. Thank you. Cool. Okay, well, I don't believe... Yeah. No new gear so far. Let's find a vendor. If I can. There should be one around here somewhere, right? I'm not really seeing a vendor. I know that there's like a mender around here. Oh well. To Vesper Bay we go! There's another cool outfit. I like that black and purple. That is very nice. Okay. I think this guy's... Oh, yep. Here we are. Merchant and vendor. So, can I sell stuff to you? I can sell these. Oh, I can't sell them? What? Oh, I can sell that at least. So I can't sell these. Discard them then, because why on earth would I want those? Go away. Sort. Alright. Repair. I don't think anything else. Just repaired. Yep. Alright, perfect. Now that I've taken care of that little bit. is so cool. Hi, Tataru. Bye, Tataru. Oh, you're back now. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Okay, bracelet. My late arrival nearly cost Dahala her life. I wasn't there when the Almaja took her prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yet by some miracle, she survived. But that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Dahala! It's good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Almaja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa, Lominsa, and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether, the crystals. It is for this reason that incidences involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed among the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. I thought so! Ah! Mog Tombstone's event on. Oh, I'll have to look that up. But like I thought, it was the Echo. Okay. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When you first came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now can begin to see why. The recent incidences all share a common trait, meticulous planning, Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. Ah, the immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Dahala. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you may have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there was any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but to worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Dahala. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Gods forgive me, how many more lives? Louis Schwab would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. So Thancred isn't all playboy. He's got some realness to him, that's good to see. Alright, Minfilia, what's next on the docket? Minfilia is wearing a wry smile. Might have something to do with your newfound fame, perhaps? Probably. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Thancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Dahala, or rather, you have guests. Beg pardons! Ah, Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Lominsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Dahala, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Company of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for their own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. So why isn't he saying I'm radiant and beautiful? They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Dahala's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flame should know of her triumph is to be expected. But what of the other grand companies? Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Silverlight. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant women like you. Join our strength to yours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mistress Silverlight. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Almaja and their dread primal, yours was already a respected name in Ul'dah. Our people know you and love you well. A woman of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Lominsa to the shores of glory. Lots of boat puns. Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure that you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Lominsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gerdania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I concede that it is no small choice you face. Ah, a thought occurs to me. You will of course recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion! You are wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well, Dahala. Let's hear our leader speak, then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer. I know full well that adventurers by their nature are liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Dahala, and with it you are capable of doing an untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a Grand Company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely on your aid. The 12 know we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Company seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of your location. Eorzea is changing, Dahala, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Oof, that was a lot of mouthfuls. So since I'm currently linked to Ul'dah, should I maybe pick the Flame Officer? Because I like yellow, so I'm kind of leaning to the Serpent Officer. But if that's not really important, maybe I should just pick the Flame Officer? I like Gridania, it's full of pretty flowers. Well, let's go speak to Tataru. I'm working on Gladiator. I'm focusing on learning how to tank. And that's the main job that I'm planning on having, is the Gladiator. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Dahala. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly and often to a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If it all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and Elder Seedseer Khan A. Senna will deliver her address at Meek Keto's amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the service might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where Flame General Ra-Bon Adolin will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there will be a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Lominsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merylwib Blofwistwin will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanathale, and he will admit you. Got all of that? Well, off you go then! I hope you find the Remembrance Service suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell! Okay. So, Gridania first, she says. I dropped my candy! I'm gonna cry. Well, not literally, but I'm going to pout. At least it's still in the wrapper. I just have to find it later because it's stuck in the chair again. Okay, so once you get your soul stone, you'll start moving around more than just duh. So you can do the serpents if you find you a little more there when doing vending and market stuff. Okay. So it's more of just pick the city that I'm more comfortable with the location of everything of, so that I can find all my stuff faster. Then probably I should pick Redania and the Serpents, because I know where the Serpents' headquarters is in here, and I don't know where it is anywhere else. Okay, but first, and to the amphitheater. Okay, so it's more of picking the company that you're more comfortable the location of the city and finding things. So that sounds like a good idea. Isn't dancer one of the new jobs? I didn't see that as one of the options when I was making my character. Oh! So...
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the green wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice." Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed. Each waking hour, a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on that
high
bloody
roads without
XIV.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity, we must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the forest. For the elementals!
What race is Can Senna? Because her and the other guys all have horns, and I don't see anybody else with horns.
If you'll permit me, Alfie, no. And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Dude, we were in the cart together. I recognize you.
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
He sounds very spoiled. Seed Seer. Well, I know that she's called a Seed Seer, but is that what the others are all called too? The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with 2 beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition and wont to summon their bloodthirsty primal, Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them, then? Okay, bye, kids! Nice meeting you? Okay. Then she said to go to Ul'dah. So that's their species, so then Seedseer would be like their title? Probably? Thanks for wikiing it, because, I mean, I was a little confused as to why there was this group of people that had horns that nobody else had. Lots of people milling about.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself!
And Roban as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
Hurrah! Rauban!
Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold, where by the grace and glory of Naldal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall.
Alright, one sec. There we go.
Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you, line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Ja, for Uldar!
Together we are one.
Your Grace.
Rauban? People of Uldar, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you.
Oh! So it is a title. That is so cool.
Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
I don't know why, but that looks so cool, just sitting there perched on his arm like that.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
Not surprised. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you've encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Uldar has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite the primal, and even though they inevitably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot sustain. Small wonder, then, that the immortal flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be most a welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flame General's words struck a chord with you. Alright, and then Limsa Lominsa. I know, they're like little teeny tiny. They come up to like my belly button. It's cute. That's a cool staff. It looks like a broom. Right. Actually, I don't need to do that because I just need to go this way. Yep, there he is. Lots of people hanging around. Here to attend the Remembrance service? Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Proceeding to the stage.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
She looks
Brothers and
so
sisters of the
impressive.
sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Hurrah! Yeah! Ah! Ha-ha! Yeah! Ha!
Did you look as the
You're a
Admiral
pirate.
bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Carteneau. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom, much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep.
He's 16 and that tiny? Well, I suppose
But when
that
I
makes sense
stand
if he's
atop
that
the
tiny.
mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Gladian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all!
Long live the Admiral!
Admiral Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Well, good to know she's got a fan club.
Fancy meeting you again.
I'm not surprised at this point, kiddo. It almost feels like you're stalking me. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have chosen to erect a fortress right in Lominsian's backyard. And that is to say naught of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Lominsians are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. I don't think his sister likes me much. She hasn't said a word. Though I also figure it's because of the voice actor having to pay another one. But still, she just walks away, doesn't even say hello, none of it. Dahala, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope? Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say. Well, what a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back! need to remember what I was asking Laura. Bye, Tataru. Oh, why she doesn't like me, doesn't want to talk. Yes. Okay, so keep paying attention and eventually they'll bump into me again. Alrighty. Welcome back, Dahala. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Dahala. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect upon your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
He sounds like such a spoiled brat, doesn't he?
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady! We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Oh, it's spoilers if you agree that he sounds like a spoiled brat? Okay. Alrighty, so I'm more knowledgeable about Gridania in terms of how to get around and stuff, so let's go with the Serpent Officer. I take it the Elder Seedseer's words have touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with that of the Twin Adder? You have chosen wisely, my friend. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed. Without further ado, Let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to our headquarters in Gridania, the Adder's Nest. And I get some honey yellow dye for it. The Twin Adder Recruitment Officer seems eager to welcome you to the Grand Company. The building you seek stands in the southern part of the city, now called New Gridania. Give your name to the personnel officer there, and he will guide you through the formalities. I have no doubt that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. When next we meet in Gridania, I shall be proud to call you sister. Oh, wow, suddenly I'm being adopted? I didn't know I was being adopted. Okay, to Gridania. People, I come to be the cool guy. You are come to the Adder's Nest headquarters of the Order of the Twin Adder. Ever do we welcome they who would toil in the elemental's name for the good of our forest nation. Might you be Dahala Silverlight? I thought as such. Our recruitment officer sent word that you would be coming. It is a pleasure and an honor both to welcome you to our ranks. Now, let me gather together the relevant documentation. Sir! What is it? Report. An urgent message from the Amari Sax Spire, sir? A high-wind Skyways airship has taken fire from Imperial forces in the skies over the East Shroud. The vessel's engines were crippled, sir. It was forced to make an emergency landing southeast of the 9 Ivies. 9 Ivies? Gods, this could not come at a worse time. All but a handful of our forces are presently afield dealing with the XIV. Dahala, I know full well you have yet to be formally inducted into our ranks, but we have urgent need of your aid. In all likelihood, the airship was bearing civilians, and if the reports are accurate, it will come down dangerously close to Garlean-occupied territory. Please make all haste to the area southeast of the 9 Ivies, locate the airship, and ascertain the status of the passengers. Yay, I get to skip on the boring paperwork! Okay, so... we want to go... oh, I don't have that one attuned. How do we get to it? It's in the East Shroud. Let me try that again. Okay, so I want to be here. Okay. So if I go to this one and then run up there, I can get there. Okay. Close. Okay. I messed up. There we go. I'm up. Sprint. Oh, I'm gonna be unlocking my mount soon? Oh, thank God. Pretty sure this road's... Okay, so it looks like we'll pass by Hawthorne Hut, which is where the crystal is, so we can attune to it for future reference. Excuse me. Alright. And sprinting again. I'm coming, you poor civilians! If only my sprint would hold out. Oh, there's a ship. I'm guessing that's where I need to go. Yes. Oh, it's a duty. I should have known. Alright, Mr. Crewman. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. How they didn't see us, I am absolutely shocked. There was literally this thin little tree. The Adder's Nest sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform! Peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You're an engineer of Galrond Ironworks, are you not? We were alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. And you are Dahala Silverlight, I presume. I was told to expect an honorary serpent. My thanks for your aid, friend. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to that man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Oh, don't you sound British. We're taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garlon's crimes. Imperial scouts from Castrum Oriens. They mean to requisition the ship. Wedge, you have to help him! That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? But isn't that the Ironworks' latest creation? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first flight test. And she was soaring! She really was! Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend me. All the Ironworks' latest creations must not fall into Garlean hands. We must strike them swift and sure and rescue Engineer Wedge. Dahala, I trust we can rely on your support? Heck yeah, save the little guy! May the matron watch over us. With me! Guy that big and you don't want to come fight? Fair enough. Ambushed arms! Okay, I need Iron Filter on, and then we need to make people angry at me. There we go, good job. Now you two. Ow! You're stunning me, that's not fair. Hey, you. Shield to the face. Attention to me! I'm the important person in this room! You're the one. Oh, you are, okay. Take you out. Reinforcements, you cheaty little bastard. Oh, you called big reinforcements? That is so not okay. Mine. Big guy, coming through. Okay, zoom out a bit. He is huge. Why are you turning away from me and pushing that off? Should we shoot back at me? There you go. Hey, we're... Stop running away from me, you coward! Can't hit you when you run away. It's not fair. Wait, no. Get back here. There. Suck it. Thanks! Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. While you do your work, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may yet be lurking nearby. As for you, Dahala, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the Adder's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no further interruptions. When next we meet, let it be as fellow serpents of the Order. I, just want to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Twin Adder lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt. We both are. Wedge! Thank you! We're very grateful! Hi, Mark! How's it going, my love? Okay, so now I gotta go back to New Gridania. I haven't seen you in a few minutes or so. It has been a while. Okay. This way. That person is wearing a chicken's head. And somehow the outfit really matches. Oh? Is your character in some kind of deep caca? Check out how pretty my girl is. Is she not gorgeous? Dahala, it does my spirit well to see you returned. Word arrived but moments ago from the teen at 9 Ivies. Lest you worry, the 2 engineers are safely on their way. The lieutenant informs me that you were instrumental in the mission's success. Had you not found Engineer Biggs when you did and helped us to root the Garleans, things might have gone very differently. And all of this before you were even formally inducted into the Order. You're well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Adder standard. But without further ado, let us see to your induction. 12 willing, there won't be any further interruptions. Yay, I have some pretty dice. Let's see, the personnel officer is ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Yeah, I saw one that looked like a kappa, like one of those weird turtle demon thingies. Protocol requires that I apprise you of who we are and what we do, after which I will invite you to swear an oath of your own free will. Ahem. The Order of the Twin Adder is the Grand Company of Gridania. It brings together the martial, economic, and technological resources of our nation that we might stand strong in times of direst adversity, when our very survival hangs in the balance. Our order was formed in the days before the calamity in readiness to fight the Garlean Empire and to combat the beast tribes and their primals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. Elder Seedseer Khan-e Senna is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania and the sanctity of the Twelveswood. As the entwined serpents that grace our standard, let Forestborn strive as one with friends from afar to ensure that peace shall ever reign over Gridania. In doing so, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, Dahala Silverlight, I ask that you give unto us your oath of allegiance in whatever fashion you see fit. This is like their usual common saying, right? Let's do that one. So you know the words of our grand company. Oh, I was right! That is well. Bound by this common belief, let us strive to preserve all that is good in this great nation. By the power vested in me, I assign you the rank of Serpent Private 3rd Class. You are now a woman of the Order of the Twin Adder. Go forth, Private Silverlight, and do that which brings peace to the Twelveswood and honor to our name. Yay, everyone's so happy! You are co-owner of the bowling alley in full... Oh, so you're very, very busy. Can you hear me, Dahala? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Order of Twin Adder contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Silverlight. I have no doubt that you were eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a serpent of Gridania, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. The distant call of a friend in need, perhaps? As you are needed elsewhere, I shall not keep you any longer. I would, however, suggest speaking with the High Serpent Commander Vorsail Julio before you depart. He may provide you with assistance on the journey ahead. Man, when am I going to stop looking like a Skittle? You may now accept the quest, My Little Chocobo. Is this the Mount quest? By speaking with Vorsail Julio. This quest must be completed in order to proceed the rest of the main scenario, A Realm Reborn. Oh, so it's like a side quest, but it's an unskippable side quest? Delivery missions unlocked. Supply missions. Vorsail believes it's past time you were issued a personal chocobo. It is a quest! Yahoo! Ah, Private Silverlight. I understand you've been working tirelessly in Gridania's name. You are truly an example to your fellow serpents. But tell me, have you ever felt as though you couldn't get to your destination quickly enough? That perhaps you could do with a swifter pair of legs? If so, you might consider getting a personal chocobo. You have yet to be issued your own bird, am I correct? Given your considerable talents, you should be able to obtain one in no time at all. Let me tell you how to go about it. First, you must obtain a serpent chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to our man, Singuar, and he will furnish you with a suitable bird. Okay, so let's go find Singuar, so I know how many of these serpent seals I need. Because I think I only have 500. Nope, I got none. I was pretty sure I saw a dude over here with chocobos. I did. There we go. Chocobo Keeper Singular. Does he also have a quest? Oh, he's the chocobo porter as well. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Want a bird issue? Then I'll need to see your serpent. Of course, you'll need to exchange serpent seals for it. You can earn these. Oh, okay, so he doesn't tell me how much I need. Oh, so it's not him. It's over here then. Back at the... I only need 200? Okay, that's awesome. So... how do I get serpent seals? Let's try talking to some of these guys, because, I mean, I'm sure they give them. Let's see. You were who I was talking to before. What do you have to say? Supplying and provisioning missions. But I don't have any of that. Okay, so no. Ask about missions and company seals. For each task you complete in the New York seals. Pray think of these seals as a unique kind of currency honored within our organization. They can be used to purchase company-issued items and even exchange for promotions within our ranks. There are various ways to accumulate company seals. Foremost amongst these is quests. Other methods include the resolution of a fate. Okay, I've done a couple of those. Completing Grand Company hunting objectives or undertaking supply and provisioning missions. Company seals are also awarded for completing company levies, which are issued by one of the company levy officers found across Eorzea. Owing to a reciprocal agreement, these levies are managed jointly by the 3 Grand Companies and thus can be accepted at any location regardless of one's affiliation. The locations are as follows. The Morby Dry Docks in Lower Lenocia, the Hawthorne Hut, oh I just got that, in the East Shroud, and Camp Drybone in Eastern Thanalan. The Hawthorne Hut is situated a short distance from Gridania. To learn more about company levies, speak with the servant officer stationed there. Okay, so probably best to do that. And then, is this the guy that I would buy it from? Oh, he sells stuff. I could get upgrades from this guy. Okay. I could finally get a matching set of armor, too. Okay. Engineering manual, survival manual. Just where all rated, granting it to boost in experience points earned from gathering. Okay, that is not what I need. Oh, here it is. Yeah, 200, just like you said. You were right. Alright, so let us go to Hawthorne Hut then. And see about doing a levy. Chocobo insurance. Yeah, it's important to insure your vehicles. Okay. You said something about a hunting log as well? Isn't that for just my... Where is it now? It should be... Oh, there is one now for them too. Okay. Okay. I'll remember that too. For future reference. Okay, let us find this. Oh! Is it this guy? Apparently not. Oh, I bet you it's this guy. Serpent Sergeant. Makes more sense. Hi, you. You shall not be issued a single company levy until you prove you can handle one issued by the Adventurers Guild. Okay, but the other person also refused to give me a levy. So how am I supposed to get a levy then? Is there a quest I missed? While your enthusiasm cannot be denied, you appear unready to confront the fell beast we have lurking in these woods. I must deny you. Okay. So, they don't give me a quest. Then let's go back to New Gridania. Because isn't there a levy person inside the tavern? And maybe they'll give me the quest to unlock this. Oh, okay. She should be over this way. Oh, good. Thank you, by the way, Crazy Tiger. You're awesome help. Okay, Mr. Levy-Mitt Gontrant. Let's see. The people of the Twelveswood are always looking for those willing to assist them. Unfortunately, you still look a tad green to be of any help. Now, if someone such as Momodi were to vouch for you, that would be a different story. I have to go back to Ul'dah. Okay. Well then let's go back to Ul'dah and see if Momodi will vouch for me. I've never... I guess there are some side quests that I can't skip like I thought I could. So let's try this. Ethernet, Adventurers Guild... Okay, Momodi! Tell everybody that I'm a badass so I can do levy mets. Okay. Okay, so she doesn't have it, but this guy has one. Alright. Eustace is responsible for assigning guild levies at the Quicksand and is offering to give you an introduction to the world of levy quests. Okay. Ah, Dahala! Momodi said you might come. I take it you wish to undertake one of the many guild levies available here at the Adventurers Guild. Guild levies are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry, prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. For battlecraft levies that require the extermination of monsters, to tradecraft levies that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term levy quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Horizon and speak with Totonoa. He will be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first levy quest. I'm going to Horizon. I thought that most of them were just like side quests that unlocked like things like being able to do glamours and dying. I didn't know that they were that important. Alright, Totonoa. Give me a levy quest. Okay. A fine morning to you, adventurer. Is it morning? My name is Totonoa, and I am in charge of assigning local levy quests here at Horizon. You are come at the behest of Eustace, are you? Excellent! Allow me to set you on your first task. It shall be a simple one, mind you. Before I can permit you to undertake official duties, it is essential that you prove yourself of sound body and mind. What, I'm not allowed to be crazy? That's not fair. I wouldn't be crazy. Take a moment to review the task outlined in this guild levy. Do you believe it within your capabilities? It is a well-documented fact that Heistes prefer Lalafelian meat to that of the other four races. Various opinions on the reason behind this have been long debated, with the most widely accepted being that the squat, rotund build of the Lalafell makes them easier to swallow whole. Seeing that the majority of Ul'dah's population is made up of Lalafells, this makes the hills of Thanalan a perfect feeding ground for the giant scaleskins. And this is why the Brass Blades are constantly seeking volunteers to travel to the hills and slay the creatures before they find their next meal. Yes? Marvelous. A word of warning. When near death, pesties are wont to flee to their kin. Slay the beast quickly, lest you become a meal for his friends. Okay, open your journal under duty in the main menu, and begin the selected levy quest by pressing the Initiate button. When soft-skinned pesties feel overmatched, they will flee. If it reaches a certain distance, then another one will appear. The levy quest objective can be more easily achieved by slaying the fleeing creature before it's joined by more of its kind. Okay. So now I have a green arrow. Okay, so that's it. And... okay. So I have to go this way. Someone's fighting. Oh, they're fighting. Okay. Where are you? 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 Where Okay, so now I'm inside the green circle. Now I need to open up the quest and hit initiate. Your home point is not set to an aetheryte in this area. If you return to your current home point during the levy quest, you will be automatically... okay. Changing classes during the course of this duty or using a class above the recommended level may reduce the amount of experience awarded upon completion. Okay, so I will be getting a penalty because I am very high level, apparently. Where's my pesty? Oh, there you are, Mr. Wizard Skin. Come here! No, you don't get to run away. That's it? Wow. That was really easy. Yeah, oh, there was a treasure chest there! I missed out on grabbing a treasure chest. Shame on me. Okay. But of course you've triumphed. Here is your well-earned reward. Based on difficulty and speed of completion. Well, yeah, I was really fast. Given your stellar performance, I see no reason to deny you our official levies. An industrious individual like yourself could earn a great deal of coin here in Horizon. Okay. Why has he got another quest? Oh, Guildhest. What the heck is a Guildhest? Should I be learning about Guildhests? Is that important to what I'm trying to do right now? I don't need a Guildhest for getting my seals, do I? Let us go back to Gridania now and see if that guy will give it to me. Because now I've got that unlocked. Oh, they can also be done for seals? Okay, I will remember that and maybe go back for that later. But I don't need it right this second, so let us... Oh, someone hit 82. Congrats on hitting 82. Oh, I got one more payroll. What is this? Unable to retrieve achievements. Oh, there we go. Earn a cumulative total of 100 gold from levy quests. Oh, cool. Alright, now will you give me a quest? The people of Twellswood need your help, adventurer. Have you the courage to provide it? Ha! I did it! Alright. We want a battlecraft levy. He only does up to level 10. I don't want about... There's another one of those copper rings. Let's do this one. Okay. Where does this take me? Bedbranch Meadows. So if I do this one, that should hopefully make it so that I can do the one at Horizon and get my Serpent Seals. Okay. Alright. Oh, there's a fate over here. Anyways. View. Initiate. Select reward. Let me see here. Difficulty, speed. Okay. So, now, let us go back to Popcorn Hut and see if they will let me do a levy quest. They should. They really should. Yep, now you've got that thingy, so let's see if he will let me do it. Maybe he's got a thing over his head he didn't have before. My duty within the Order of the Twin Adder is to issue Grand Company levy quests. Various one-man tasks that have been deemed too hard or dangerous to business. Adventurer. The Eorzean Alliance Charter states that Grand Company levy quests are to be made available to all adventurers enlisted in the Grand However, Grand Companies will often provide members with bonuses for undertaking their own company's levies. So it was a good thing to come back here. There's also other bonuses based on performance. A real wingnut will get me 173, so I'll have to do both of these. Okay. Pointing at the pretty flowers I see. Yes, very good, very good. Right. This one is called Blinded by the White. You know, some of these quests are so funny, it hurts. And makes you want to laugh. And hate yourself for laughing. Okay. Discover who is carrying the luminous crystal and slay the target. Slay enemies that respond to the poke emote and collect luminous crystals. Okay. Oh, apparently you don't capitalize the E. And I apparently have it all caps lock. Here's the target. Has a luminous crystal! Up now. Okay. Discover who is carrying the luminous. But I didn't get credit for it because I don't have wicked souls. What if I get wicked souls? I use the crystal on him. Ah, okay, so I use the crystal on the tree. Has no effect. Okay, that's good to know. What about you? Are we like trying to find some hidden bad guys? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Maybe I should have read the quest. Oh, there we go! Wicked soul. Hiding as a tree, huh? So it gives me 3 uses. Okay, that's good to know. No effect on you. Okay, well, let's try this one. It's a boss fight! Oh! Bonus has been awarded based on I am enlisted, it was difficult, and I did it fast. So I got 173 and 50. Oh! Your reward? A bonus has been awarded on Grand Company enlisted, overall evaluation, difficulty, speed. Nice! Alright, now we can go back to Redania. And go back to the serpent dude. Because I have enough thingies. Alright, Mr. Quartermaster. I think it was under here. No. Here? Yes, right here. I got the insurance. Now, I can go talk to that guy and get my Chocobo license. Yep, now he's not red anymore. Awesome. Want a bird issued, you say? Then I'll need to see your insurance. Yep, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your Chocobo. And there he is! The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now, then to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name. Oh goodness, what should I name him? Name your Chocobo. How do I name my Chocobo? Do I talk to the Choco Keep dude? Oh, no. I click on my Chocobo. It was lagging. Oh, gosh. What should I name him? I have no idea. Do you have any suggestions? I don't know what to name it. Let's see. Well, Silver Rider? Sure! Okay, I will name him Silver Rider. Oh, it's not gonna let me capitalize the second R. Or put a space in. Okay. Silver Rider. maybe just silver would be better instead of silver rider. What do you think? Since I'm the rider, not him? Okay. Can I rename him in the future if I don't like his name, or if I realize I misspelled something, or am I like dunzos once I hit the OK button? Okay. Silver. And here we go. Wait, went away. Where'd he go? I dare say he likes his name. Here is your very own Chocobo Whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feather friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo Rider's License as required by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Sweet! Okay, so... Okay. Use. You can now summon the company Chocobo. Which means if I go in here... I can now summon a Chocobo. There. That looks really cool. You can even get a baseball cap in this game. That is so neat. Okay, so now that I've done that, we can go talk to Minfilia now. Oh, that is very pink. That's a hoodie. A very pink hoodie. Bye, Totoro. Oh, you know, I got that yellow dye. Maybe if I'm stuck with these pants for much longer, I should probably just dye them yellow so they match my top. Do I want to see your character? Well, yeah. How do I do that? What's this? Potion of Vitality. Alright, so that's not how I use it. Do I click on unequip, try on, link? Nope, that's not how you dye it either. I think I have to do a quest. Oh look, there's Yidi and Papalimo. Hi guys! You're gonna come to my server? Alright, I'm on Marlboro. And while you're coming here, I will go talk to Minfilia real quick. Welcome back, Dahala. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. Oh! Oh! And she gives me serpent seals. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Dahala. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have actually already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs! Ah, it's those two! Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service! I'm pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Galrond Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Okay, next quest. Minfilia needs you to investigate the sylphs.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Alright. So, back to Gridania we go. Okay. Now to find you. That person has the same name as the leader of Gridania. That does not sound right. Charming Root, that's a pretty cool name. Ah! I think I found you! I did find you! Oh! You've got that cool baseball cap too! And sneakers! You look like a regular person from the 24th century. Or maybe even the modern century. That looks really cool. And I am a giant Skittle. Oh, cool! Oh, which job does the rapier come with? That looks cool. Well, I don't think that's a dagger on your other hip. Don't usually you have a dagger. Dude, that is so cool. Oh right, I forgot I hid my sword. Well, that's not a tank job, unless you're not wearing a shield. Oh goodness! That is an itty bitty little polka dot bikini! Where do I find that? Probably it's social. Friends list. Accept. There we go. I have a friend! Yay! Oh my gosh, your puppy is a shinobi! That is so cute! You have a lot of different jobs. I just have the one so far. Samurai was the pink outfit. Oh, okay. And then the bard. That is so cool. I'm guessing you're using glamours to make them look like that, because I'm pretty sure most armor doesn't look that cool. Or at least that modern-esque style. Oh, you've been playing for quite a while then. I am brand new, pretty much. I played a while, quite a few years ago, and, took a break, and finally I've come back because a friend urged me to try the game again. And so I did, and I'm happy I did because it's really fun. Oh, that looks cool. That is very, very tanky. Oh, dude, that looks like a scythe. What kind of a job uses a scythe? That is so cool. Reaper. So that must be like how you were talking about Sage and Dancer, how they're ones that came from later expansions. So you can't get them when you're first starting the game. You have to get into that expansion to unlock them, right? Oh! Oh, your thingies light up! That is so cool! Okay, that is perfect for a dancer going to a rave. You are your own light show. Until we meet again, everyone has a great time. Until then, bye-bye.